for today's cup of coffee.
Oh, cup of coffee.
Disease by association.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I had to sit over with Kid in the sick section.
And it wasn't really the sick section. They just told us to sit wherever.
I mean, it's not like the air is filtered.
It's a clinic.
It's a clinic.
It's a whole ass sick section.
Oh my God, it is. It certainly is. And it's just like, this is how people develop immunity. You do not develop a healthy immune system if you're never exposed to any kind of pathogen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe that's what this whole world, this life is right now. We're being exposed to pathogens to develop a greater immune system.
On all levels. On all levels.
I don't know. It's some weird shit going on. It truly, truly is. But Kid, and I understand, concern and stuff like that, but they did say that he has a severe cold with sinus and/or ear infection.
Yeah.
Which if you have to blow your nose, do not do so violently, because it will force all that stuff into your eustachian tubes.
Yeah.
And because a lot of times it has nothing to do with anything being able to come out, but of having swollen nasal passages. So the more you blow your nose, all it's doing is just blowing stuff, like I said, up into the eustachian tubes.
Yeah. Ain't that some shit?
I've explained.
It makes you dizzy.
Stay off of dairy when you have any of this stuff, different things like that, because all it does is make more mucus.
I just drank chocolate milk earlier.
Oh, you did not.
I did.
Oh my God. I have told you this for how many years?
I just wanted some chocolate milk. Okay, I'm sick. I'm whiny. Leave me alone.
My Virgo hurts.
I got a buttload of Aries.
Virgo hurts so bad.
Aries.
Uh-huh.
Buttload of Aries. She's got Virgo.
Mm-hmm. And Virgo's not even one of my main three, but I've got it in there.
But the thing is, Aries ain't in my main three either.
No. But whatever it is, and we do need to get Robert to do a reading on that dynamic at some point.
Because Aries just annoys the shit out of Virgo, and Virgo annoys the shit out of Aries.
Yeah. Because
it's like Aries is just trying to do whatever. It's like Aries tornado, and Virgo is nitpicky.
No, it's
and other things.
Virgo, we just want to be left alone. We really do.
It's a little bit more than that.
It's like Aries is like the cats. It's that kindergarten energy all the time.
It's the child.
Perpetually.
Because they're the child of the zodiac.
Oh, God.
Like, legit, they're the start of the zodiac signs, and Pisces is the end. And where does Virgo land? Somewhere in the middle.
I don't know. It's in hell. That's where we land. In hell. Actually. But something that was interesting to get to the actual topic, because people are going, why are these little white? What is that in the bowl that's the picture? That's camphor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even before Kid, somewhere, it's been months ago. I don't know exactly how I got onto this, because I go with the flow a lot of times. I really do. Mm-hmm. In researching about camphor, because Kid and I both like the smell of camphor a lot. Mm-hmm. It's Vic Save. That is the smell of camphor.
It is. It is.
But
I had to slather it on myself.
I did make him slather himself, because that's old school. Because the camphor is healing. But I had gone online. I must have set my box back over there. And there are these little camphor tablets that you can order. And I had ordered mine off.
Supposed to be put in like a humidifier or something like that?
Well, that you can. And I ordered us some essential oil. It should be here Sunday.
It's a humidifier.
Last time I saw it was in the kitchen. I don't know. Aries. See, this is what happens. Aries. But in India, and it's like, as far as the healing system of Ayurveda, it fascinates me. It has for many, many years.
Yeah.
And would love to learn more about it. I sort of settled in as far as herbalism on a lot of it. But I have such a great appreciation of some of these other things.
Yeah.
And take what you can use from wherever. If whatever type of healing that you can get, use it.
Yes.
I mean, that's foolish to sit there and go, you can't use this. Why?
Well,
Who said?
Certain people have been trying to do that for a long time.
You know what? Those certain people need to sit down and shut up.
They don't know how. It's like Gemini. It just talks out of its ass 99% of the time. It doesn't breathe. It breathes out of its ass.
We've got Jupiter going into Gemini. That was what Esoteric Sky was talking about. I think I'm going to be total, even more hermit mode until after mid-June. Because I do not want to be out in the mix of this. Shit. Anyhow.
Shit.
But I've got a couple of websites, and as far as y'all on BitChute and Rumble, y'all won't have a problem with the websites because I'll give you the links on that. The YouTube peoples, I will do the best I can on some of this, and I thought, if I put down, instead of .com, like an actual link, if I spell out dot and then the com.
Yeah, you can put it then.
I should not have to jump through damn hoops
people had to do
to
this.
give a link to somebody.
I think people have had to do this before, though.
Probably.
It's been a few years ago, and then they've changed it, and then now they've changed it back again. I don't know. Google, get your shit together.
Shit. They cranking it up to 11 and then some.
Well, they're evil anyway, so.
Yeah. Anyhow, one of the websites that I found is, forgive me if I mispronounce it, it's Mekosha, and it's a retreat in India. And I thought, if I had the funding, I would take me and kid to one of those wonderful retreats.
Yeah.
That they do Ayurveda, and they do the detoxes and the healings and all those different things. And even as far as the oil, that they pour the oil over you, and it just, yes.
Amazing.
Yes. That would be wonderful. But they are talking about, this is a detox retreat on this particular web page. And they're talking about the health benefits of camphor, such as decongestant. And I think that's the reason. Since we have had the little camphor blocks out in the house, our allergies have not been as bad.
Yeah, no, they have not been as bad as at all.
And it says it can fight fungi.
Ooh.
Funguses.
Fungi. Fungi.
And it says that you can take a bowl of water and add some camphor to it. And it says that you can dip your toes in it if you think you got the foot fungus.
Well, damn, you need to tell Dad that.
Okay, well, we just did. It says if done regularly, they're making this claim, not me, that you can get rid of the fungus. And it says if you got a child that got some lice, it says that it's good for that. Tea tree's good for that too.
Yeah.
It's like kids get bugs inside, outside. Don't freak out. It's not that big of a deal. I've had to deal with kids that's,
If worst comes to worst, you shave their head and you get them a wig.
You don't have to do that. And also as far as what they did on this, it says that they added a piece of camphor to coconut oil and then massaged it well on the scalp.
That sounds good.
Even without the lice.
Yeah. Coconut oil is actually really good for the hair anyway.
Oh, yeah. And it says as far as, dengue, I think is what it is, and malaria, those are mosquito borne diseases.
Okay.
And that they're saying that it can keep it from, you can scare away the mosquitoes. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, isn't citronella supposed to do that too?
Yeah, I've got one of those outside.
Yeah.
But also on a spiritual level. And once I got to reading about this, I'm like, that makes sense. It magnifies positive energy.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me all that camphor.
Uh-huh.
Give us all that camphor.
And this comes from as far as Hindu tradition and culture. And it says camphor is a metaphor for humanity's strong connection with spirituality. It says the fumes of camphor are said to possess the power to redefine your surroundings by releasing healing energies and providing spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
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 Also, it can control anxiety and stress. Drives away evil spirits.
Fuck yeah.
I think we need to just just a big heaping pile.
Just a whole statue made out of camphor.
It'd melt. It's tree resin, so it would melt. And then as far as that they use in part of their rituals and stuff. And then on another web page that I had found, which was the Times of India, they've got some cool articles. They really do. Mm-hmm. Because they're not afraid to talk about spirituality and or what we consider paranormal.
No, because they haven't got away from that.
Right.
They never did.
India is one of those places, and it's such a huge continent, 1 billion people.
You know what secular beliefs are? It takes away that spiritual basis of a lot of this shit.
Yes, that's the reason that we have, because that basis has been taken away, that has left us open.
Yeah.
For the forces of darkness.
Because guess what? That spiritual shit, that ain't just shit.
Right.
It's truth.
Absolutely,
It's very much valid. You cannot take away the spiritual aspect of a lot of this stuff, or else you just have chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. So, it's like, welcome to the shit show.
Well, what triggered that was because I watched this one goth YouTuber, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so glad England is finally becoming more secular." And I'm like, "Are you you really just said that?"
What part of England is he in? Has he been to London lately?
Yeah. But the thing is, and it's ironic because he has been bitching about all the shit that's been going on over there.
Well, he's just
like
he doesn't understand how to connect dots, does he?
If you even watched one of his videos, you would be able to tell he is so full of shit, and he's arrogant out the ass.
Oh God! And in the next couple of weeks,
yeah.
Ooh, don't let your mouth write checks your ass can't cash. Anyhow, you can use the essential oil as far as putting 2 or 3 drops on, it says here, on a candle and vaporizing it. You have to do this with some caution as far as burn the little camphor blocks. I put ours in a little bit. Sometimes we'll just set them about.
Yeah.
And just let them get up. And
what do you mean by burn them? Like you set them in a little candle dish?
It's a resin. Mm-hmm.
Like a little candle dish, and you just, an incense thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And we haven't done that because, as far as, I'd rather not smoke up the Celotex. Yeah. That would be bad. It's like
we could put plastic on the Celotex.
Oh my God. Don't make it harder than it is. But anyhow, you can, the little blocks, they said that you can also just set them in a dish of water, and you can put them under your bed.
Oh, heck yeah.
We going to do that.
Yeah, I need to clean out the underside of my bed, but I'm too sick right now to do that.
But we have one of those candle wax melt thingies.
Uh-huh.
It's got a light bulb, and it melts the wax.
Yeah, it's a wax
And so I put a little bit
thing.
of water, and then put a couple of cubes in that, and then that helps to melt the resin.
Yeah.
It's just really, and it says burning camphor. It says, do not get influenced by negative energies around you. Burn camphor. during your morning rituals and inhale the medicinal properties like the antifungal and antibacterial. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
So it's sort of like their version of smudging.
Yeah.
Where we use sage and stuff.
Uh-huh.
They use camphor.
What if you use both?
Well, I don't see that there would be anything wrong with that. But this was really cool, and they had talked about, as far as I was trying to go back through the article, that you could take some of the essential oil and massage that around the third eye area, and that was supposed to be very beneficial.
Okay.
And I thought, well, yeah, let's try some of that too, in case it's got some kind of we got third eye fungus. That's bad.
It's calcified.
I have
third eye is calcified.
I have heard some of this stuff for so many years. I have heard a variety of things for so long. And it's like, I think information overload. I think everybody truly has it. And it's just simple. This is why it's that push to simplify.
Because humans are very simple creatures. They need very simple things a lot of the time. They don't need over complex shit.
Right.
Needs are very simple.
And it's like, if you can't find anything else, and you can get the dollar store version of Vicks Salve, because Vicks Salve, that used to be called Salve, I think it's Vapor Rub.
Why'd they get rid of the salve?
Because everything went stupid.
It's a salve.
Yeah. And I tell you something, there's something called Porter Salve. It's some of the best stuff in the world. It really is. You have to order it online now. I think we've got one pharmacy.
Is it because people don't know what the fuck a salve is?
Right.
A salve is just a rub.
It's a paste type thing.
Yeah.
And people don't know a lot of times what a poultice is. They don't understand what a tincture is. They have forgotten the benefits of castor oil and all these things.
That's something that we need to order is castor oil.
What are you needing some castor oil for? It's too late for you on this. You're supposed to give somebody a dose of castor oil when they first get the sniffles.
Well, it's not only that, but there's other things that castor oil is good for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can make a poultice. This is how people used to treat themselves.
Yeah.
You had a family member or you had somebody in the community that knew what to do, and they did. But I've heard of, as far as like onion poultices for coughs, different things like that. I know that I have...
Now explain to me what a poultice is exactly. Is that like a soup?
No. It's something you put it on the body.
Okay.
And castor oil poultices was very common. That's an Edgar Casey type thing that he used. He was large on that. And then you would rub whatever it was or place whatever herb, or with the onion poultice, it was, I think you slightly cooked the onions. And, of course, you let them cool down. Mm-hmm. And then you put them over the chest area. And then you would put, like, a piece of flannel or a piece of wool. And then you would cover whoever up. And usually they would sweat. That was how getting rid of the toxins.
Right.
A lot of these things is purgative. That's what castor oil is.
Yeah.
That they would give kids when they first started getting sick. They would give them a teaspoon or whatever it was. I'm glad my mother did not go into that one. It was, but they would give them a dose of castor oil, and they would have, it would flush them out.
Yeah.
But with that,
it lubricates the whole body.
Well, you have to understand that we have a greater, as far as the scientific of why that worked. Because if somebody has, bowel issues and stuff like that, that you've got a whole lot of toxins that poison the rest of the body.
Mm-hmm. I mean, gut health is a big thing.
Uh-huh. And one of the things that they haven't figured out, it's not just physical. It's also, it affects your emotions.
Yes, because we have neurons in our guts.
Yeah. And that's where the neurotransmitters are created and all that stuff. Now, Chinese medicine and Ayurveda, they understand that if you have different body systems that are not working properly, it's going to affect your mental health. Yeah.
Yep.
And because we have, I've had issues with Western medicine for many, many years.
Yeah.
Because arrogance, and that it's based on profit, not people. I have a problem with that. That is not the essence of true healing.
No, it's not. It's some shit. It's some bullshit.
But our camphor oil is supposed to be here on Sunday.
Okay.
And so that's just one more way to enjoy camphor.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It doesn't matter whether you got a cold or not. It's just get rid of that negative energy. Our house, honestly, since we have had the little camphor block sitting about, it has had a lighter feel to it.
Yeah. It really has.
I'm a firm believer in aromatherapy, and I love clary sage. I adore it.
Clary sage is good.
And there's so many different, so many different things. And it's like, if you listen to your body, what you're drawn to is probably something that you need. Something that you're like, then you don't need that right then.
What does that say about like perfumes or colognes and stuff like that?
Oh, the chemicals. I've been allergic to those for years.
Yeah, but I like them.
Well,
and there's one in specific.
What you need to do is find out what exactly the scent is that you're looking for, and then try to find something that is a natural smell to get rid of the chemicals.
Well, actually back in the day, they did use natural notes and stuff like that, ingredients in those perfumes and colognes, but because they want to find like cruelty-free options or whatever like that, and they go right ahead. They make synthetic versions of that. That's like musk, for example. The genuine musk only comes from the muskrat, all that.
Right.
Now that they have made a synthetic version, it does not. It smells horrific.
Because it's chemicals.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think
so even parts of fruit, synthetic fruit, just never is the same.
No. And it's amazing, again, with the mental gymnastics. And I'm not saying these are bad people. I'm saying that they're not, their thought process is not complete. And that nobody, a lot of times, has taken the time to explain to them, if you do this, then this can happen. This is the result of this. You're understanding that you're trying to save this, but you're destroying that. That was like at time that whoever it was had gone in and some of these lab animals or whatever it was, that in the process of saving 2 or 3 had killed bunches.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah. But interesting.
It's literally that fraud or flawed thinking. It's like,
yes, and from what Sky had said, that's coming up heavy. I'm gonna stay in the house. My God, I'm just gonna order online and just stay at the house.
I have to go back out of the house as soon as I'm healed up and all that too.
Yeah, well, maybe
because I gotta help.
Well, you can, but there's some things that you may have to say. You're just going to have to wait a while on this. This is why. Planetary alignments. This is not a good time to do that. You can do that. I trust that you can do that. Final thoughts on the camphor and the healing process?
I love it. As far as putting it
makes
under,
us happy.
Yeah, as far as putting it under the bed, that makes a lot of damn sense. And we're definitely going to be doing that. Because that's such a simple solution.
Ancient.
Yeah.
An ancient solution. And something else, as far as like arthritis ointments and different things, some of those will that you can use the camphor topically.
Yep.
So I thought, how cool is that?
That is cool.
Sometimes it's the simple things. Yeah, that's the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
If you've had experiences with paranormal or supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you would like to share your experiences with camphor, you can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and I will, like I said, I'll put the links. YouTube, I will try to work around the system on that where you all, something.
Yeah.
I'll do something.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us on this video. What was my spiel?
Like, share, subscribe.
I'm hopped up on medicines.
It's
out the
NyQuil.
ass. Huh?
NyQuil.
Yeah. NyQuil, Dayquil.
The generic.
Hopped up on it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification button, even though it doesn't do much, but it likes the affection. It likes the tap. Check her out on BitChute and Rumble. Warlanda, COCWS, unless you're already viewing her on those platforms, then just check her out on YouTube if you want to use YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
YouTube is asshole.
They are, and it's who knows how long we're going to be allowed to stay on YouTube. Just for general reasons.
Well, there's always other platforms. Check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Warlanda, COCWS. It's like a radio station call sign. It's pretty cool. She posts a lot of cool stuff on there. She uplifts people.
Yeah, usually just responding to other people's cool stuff.
Yeah.
And for those of you who took the time to say a prayer for Kid, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
you.
Much.
Thank you a lot.
Yeah.
Mr. Jingles on X, thank you. All the other ones, I'm drawing a blank right now. I am sorry. Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
So, know that you are loved.
Uh-huh.
Treat other people the way that you would like to be treated.
Yes. Wait.
What?
I got something to add.
Oh, God, no. That's it. Aries, he's going to make my Virgo suffer more.
Too bad. So, back in the day, there was a Miss Piggy Bing bag that was made. Plastic head, Miss Piggy. I'm trying to find a body match. If someone can help me find a body match for this thing, that would be amazing. Please help. I want a Miss Piggy doll. I always wanted a Miss Piggy doll.
Oh my God, it's the Aries. It burns. It burns.
It burns your Virgo.
It does. Anyhow, Lord willing, we'll see you on the next Cub.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.